Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Rick here, man. It's LIB Media, man. It's early in the morning, man. I'm recording this at 5 a.m. So man, look, man, it's the early bird catches the worm, man. But today, man, I got a lot planned. I got a lot of things to do. I gotta hit the airport soon, but I said to myself, there's no way I'm gonna hit the airport without talking about what I seen, man. And of course, we're gonna talk about the Olympics, man, because that's what's happening right now. But this video right here is all about the sprints, man. The sprints, man, is where it's at. The sprints is exciting, man. So let's talk about what I seen in the sprints so far, man. Men's and women. So the women's 200 final I think is today, so that didn't happen yet. And then the women's 400 final is also no, the women's not. I got that. The women's 400 final is today. The 200 already happened because we got to talk about that. And then the men's 200 did not happen yet. So the men's 200 final. So that's the sprints we got to look forward to today. I'm gonna be on the plane, like I said, but I'm gonna try to be tuning into everything, man. I'm gonna be traveling. Hopefully, I'm set and landed by the time everything comes on. But let's get into it, man. So let's work our way up from 1, 2 to 4. All right. So the 100, we'll start off with the women's Julian Alfred. Shout out to her from St. Lucia. I believe that's how you pronounce it. She ran one hell of a race. It's nothing you can really say to take from her. The race she ran was pretty much, it felt impeccable from start to finish. She got out and stayed out. Like coach used to say, you got to get out and stay out, man. So she got out and stayed out. Transitioning out of her drive phase beautifully. She started knocking down the the dominoes so that USA couldn't clean sweep like the women's, like like I was talking about inside a previous video, man. But at the end of the day, though, I think she ran a beautiful race. Sha'Carri, man, it's just an example of like when you make it to that final stage, you have to put your whole race together. She still finished strong. It ain't nothing wrong with coming in second in the Olympics, but for y'all that ever ran track at any point in your life, you kind of know when you're when you're supposed to win, or like or like your coach say, hey, look at this, or you're in lane 4 and 5, and you look at the heat sheet and you're like, man, like, okay, today is my day, and you don't get to put it together, you're gonna be disappointed. Even though in the grand scheme of everything, it was not a bad race. It was bad to her standards because people was talking about her PRing crazy. But at the end of the day, man, shout out to Sha'Carri, man. It was I hope she learns from this and come back stronger, because we're all rooting for her to get that goal for USA. So she still has time, age wise, and she could come back, and be more mentally, locked in for it. And hopefully she can pull off the goal, man, because we're seeing right now, it don't matter how much you in them prelims. That finals is all that matters. That one race to get on that podium. So shout out to Julian Alfred, who did what she needed to do, and Sha'Carri taking home the silver. And then next time when you're projected to win, you got to just put that whole race together. And we know when it comes to top end speed, Sha'Carri is in a league of her own as far as top end speed. Her top end speed is crazy, so she just really got to put that finish and her start together, because if you run the same time as somebody else and they get out before you, then y'all can apply the logic to that one. And just side note before I switch, also we had no Jamaican women running in the 100 at all. I know it was some kind of situation with Shelly Ann. I'm not too familiar with exactly what was going on. I mean, I've been hearing a bunch of like crazy stories, but I still think it's crazy to see, that we know they're some of the fastest sprinters in the world, but no Sharika, no Shirley, and no Elaine Thompson. I thought that was kind of just something that, a little bit mind boggling. All right, the men's 100. The men's 100 was crazy. Shout out to Noah Lyles. He pulled it off. Photo finish. You know, a good race because they the winning time was they both ran 9.7s. Him and Keyshawn. And that race was crazy from start to finish. It was close all the way through. You even thought Fred Curley, who came in third, you thought Fred Curley had a chance because Fred was trying to make it happen, man. It was just a photo finish, man. Noah Lyles finally got the gold at the Olympics in the 100. We all know he didn't start off as a flat out 100 runner. We know that his main event for years has been the 200. That's been his race because he can finish like no other. But Noah Lyles is also an example is that if you're gonna beat Noah Lyles, you better get out on Noah Lyles and stay out. Do not let him get to about 50 meters and feel you. If he can see you or feel you at 50 meters, it's gonna be a long race for you because Noah is one of the strongest finishers I've ever seen doing track. So big ups to him for getting the gold. Shout out to Fred for coming in third, getting the bronze. That gave us 2 medals, in one event, which is also just a good thing to feel like we're dominating, the sprints again, man, because USA sprints is what we've done for years. And when Jamaica had they come up, it was like, yo, they taking over the medal stands. So good luck to Noah in the 2. I got full confidence in him as long as he ice it down, get them legs right, get warmed up, stretch back up. We do that. Like I said, we're going to transition now to one of my favorite races was the women's 200. Shout out to Gabbythomas. I called it on here, man. Gabby is a dog. Yeah, I saw when you get to about 80 meters and you start really leaning into that curve, and I looked and I saw the lean. I said, oh yeah, it's over. She's about to rock and roll. She had a good block start. Got to about the 60, got really digging in that curve, and when she whipped out and hit the 110 mark, that was all she wrote. She had a great stride. She was up high and tight. Form looked great. Pushed all the way through and created separation to leave no doubt. And that is how you put it. You put a race together like that. That was a beautiful, beautiful thing to see, man. Shout out to Gabby, man, for bringing home the goal, and also and I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with her, but Brown was the girl that came in third. She's also from the United States. I'm not familiar with her as a runner, so I need to do my research. If y'all know about her, y'all let me know in the comments if she's up and coming, if she's the next big thing. But like I said, taking first and third in any event, it's good, man. So I like it. I think we did that in the 1500 as well. But like I said, this is a video about the sprints, but I'm just giving shout outs to whoever is through it, whoever is due. So like I said, that was the women's 200, the men's that's gonna happen today, and then the women's 4 is gonna happen today. The men's 400 might have been the craziest thing I've seen in a long time. Quincy Hall did something that I don't think people fully understand sometimes that, that he did. Like, so I didn't really run the 4. That was not a race I really ran when in my track days, but he was in like lane 7, right? So the guy in lane 8 got out and his plan was to stay out. And so he was making it happen. He was coming down the back stretch blazing. I was like, he came on the back stretch. I thought it looked like he was running the 4x1. Like he had the thing wide open. So the guy in lane 4 is like, okay, I'm in lane 4. I'm about to make this happen. So 4 and 8 come off the curb together. Now, once the inside, even in the 2 and the 4, when you on that curve, if the inside lanes catch you, you're already behind. Quincy was behind. He lost form. The form went out the window. His eyes kind of went up in the air, head just swinging. And he said, man, I don't care what else is happening today. I'm winning this. And he dug deep. I mean, dug deep, really deep, and was like, yo, I am going to make this happen right now. Dug deep. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Y'all know the sound. Y'all know the sound. Whoop. Come here. And just walk them down one by one and edged it out. And it looked, and it's like, man, I felt the pain and everything, like he was tight. The form was gone. And it was like, you don't normally see that, because normally, you know, the guys with the form and everything pushed through. He was like, man, whatever is happening today, I worked too hard to not take this. And quincyhall took the 400-meter goal. I thought that was a beautiful. I thought that is when everything else go out the window, and all the hard work and everything you done work for comes to the forefront. Like, man, I'm winning this race. I don't care what else is happening. I am winning this race. And that was just a beautiful thing, man. So that's just a quick update on the sprints, man. Y'all know I'm a sprints guy, man. That's this obviously my favorite part of the Olympics, man. The sprints, man. So it was just a beautiful thing to watch. You know, people that work, you know, the last 4 years to get here and be ready to show up on the stage, man, and medal for your country. You know, it's a bunch of nerves. The whole world is watching, but to just show up and medal, like, hey, we're placing first, second, and third. I don't care what y'all talking about, man. We're gonna make this happen. But hey, man, y'all stay up and stay blessed, man. I gotta go ahead and wrap this thing up so I can make it to the airport. This has been your boy Rick, man. Like, comment, subscribe. This is LIB Media, man, and I'm out of here.